When buying a home, you want as much clarity as possible before you actually get into the home buying process. So, how do you know if you're actually ready or not? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Will. I'm a real estate agent out here in Los Angeles, California. And on my channel, I talk about real estate, business, entrepreneurship, and I help newer agents on their journey in the real estate industry. If you aren't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. So, guys, how do we actually know whether we are ready or not to buy a house? Well, I put together 4 questions that I think you need to ask yourself before actually getting into the home buying process and before really even meeting with an agent. Let's not waste any time and get into those 4 questions now, starting off with number 1. What are your wants and what are your needs? This is extremely important to ask yourself before getting into the home buying process, because when we're going to buy a house, there are things we want, but there's things that we actually need. So you really want to separate these two things. Doing this before actually getting into the home buying process is going to give you so much clarity before you go out there and shop, and it is going to make the home buying process way easier for you. Now, moving on to question number 2. How comfortable are you even buying a house? I mean, how is your down payment? Are you comfortable with your down payment? Are you comfortable with how much you've saved up? What does your credit score look like? What monthly payment do you want to stay at? Are you fully prepared financially? Keep in mind, market conditions do play a big role in whether you're actually ready or not. This is something good to go over with a real estate agent to make sure if now is even the right time to buy. Now let's move on to question number 3. What is your timeline? Now keep in mind, escrow is anywhere from 30 to 45 days long. So if you have your lease ending in 2 months from now, that technically only gives us about a month to really go and shop for homes, because we want to make sure we are on time and hitting our goal of you getting into a place before that lease is over. So let's make sure we have extreme clarity on our timeline, because our timeline is one of the most important things. And when you meet with a real estate agent, that's one of the things that they're going to be asking you. So it's very important that you know that answer, because we don't want you to be, like I mentioned, in some sort of a lease that's ending soon in 2 months, and the agent doesn't really know about that, and we're taking like 4 months looking at houses, and then now you're stuck in this position. So we want to make sure all parties are aware of what the timeline is so that we can hit that goal. Now moving on to question number 4, and you might think this one is kind of funny or silly, but are you mentally and emotionally prepared to buy a home? Listen, the home buying process can be something that is stressful, and you're going to hear a lot of agents all the time who are like, I'll make the home buying process extremely simple for you, and I'm going to make everything so easy and so smooth, and it's going to be sunshine and rainbows. Guys, you know I always love to keep it real with you. That's not going to happen all the time. I will do whatever I can, and I am going to fight to make sure that the home buying process is as smooth as possible for you. But things happen. You're buying a home. We may fall out of a deal because the inspections didn't go well. That's out of all of our control. You know, things could happen to where it could add a little bit of pressure or stress on you as a buyer. So you want to make sure you are emotionally prepared to do this. If you feel like you've already got a lot of stuff going on in your life, maybe buying a home at this moment may not be the best thing ever, because it could get stressful, and we don't want anything to get so stressful for you where it overwhelms you and you feel like you just want to shut off and not even go look for houses anymore. The home buying process can be a draining process, and again, a lot of realtors are not going to talk about that side. A lot of them are going to try to market to you and sell you on this idea that everything's going to be easy. But especially in today's market, not many people are finding a house in a month or 2. Some people are taking 3, 4, 5, 6 months, 6+ months. Some people are taking a long time to find a house. So are you ready to possibly go 6+ months without finding a place because of the market conditions? And once again, your agent should do everything in their power to get you a house and do everything in their power to get your offer accepted. Overall, clarity is our key word of the day. We want to make sure we know exactly what we're doing getting into the home buying process. We know how the home buying process will be because we spoke with our agent. We want to make sure we know what our needs and wants are. We want to make sure everything is crystal clear for us before getting into the process, because it is going to make a world of a difference, and it's going to make the home buying process much less stressful for you. Here's today's question of the day. Is there anything stopping you right now from buying a house, or is there any obstacle in your way right now that you just can't quite figure out how to get over in order to get started on the home buying process? Answer that question down in the comment section below. And that is all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and let me know where you're at right now. Make sure to follow me on my social medias. My Instagram and Facebook will be down in the description box below. Make sure to subscribe to my weekly newsletter. I keep you up to date on the market and how it's doing. That will also be down in the description box below. But other than that, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you all on the next one.